Outside of sweats are really dope. Give me 2, 3. Cool. I don't know why I literally like. Got another double. Sweet. 2 doubles. I like landed on that guy's head. It took me out of my death from above, and I just kind of went straight down on it. That was weird. I was hoping to get a 3-piece out. This guy has a super, and I politely declined to get nailed by it first. Yeah! Called it. That was a bit of an overkill in that super. Oh no! I did that on purpose, guys. I just wanted to show you what it looks like down here. Body shots. Here's this. Oh, I thought the other guy was still around the corner. I thought that was a double. Nope, read it wrong. Oh. Hello. Oh, gotta go. Gotta go. Excuse me. Other way. No, dude, no, 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 no! Oh, crap. Oh, for the phantom. Yo, what is going on, Guardians, and welcome back to another Destiny gameplay video. Hey, in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys a lot of solo queue footage. I think there's like 2 clips in here where a buddy of mine did hop in for like a game. It was some double queuing, but almost all the footage in this video is solo queue, most of it Iron Banner, some of it just standard 6s. But hopefully you enjoy that gameplay. I did want to talk about the solo queue experience in Destiny and in shooters in general. You know, I do solo queue quite a bit. You know, one of the biggest criticisms you hear as a content creator is, well, do you always just pub stomp in a full team? And I know that you guys see a lot of my videos are Trials of Osiris, so of course, I mean, you can't not be in a full team in Trials of Osiris. So I know it's easy to make that assumption, but I do solo queue quite a bit. I really do. A lot of it midweek, like in the the midweek days when Trials isn't up and it isn't active. I do a lot of solo queuing. My history in gaming is largely solo queuing. You know, there was obviously when Halo Combat Evolved came out, we did the LAN parties and stuff like that. That's how I really got acclimated to the multiplayer environment. But most of my gaming in college was solo queue. You know, Halo 3 came out, and I was hooked on competitive gaming. My first 50 in Halo 3 was in Lone Wolves, which is basically Rumble. It's just solo. Everyone's alone on their own, free for all gunfights, and that was the first ranked playlist that I capped out in. But I was just trying to get away from my crazy girlfriend at the time. I lifted my bunk bed up in my college dorm room and put a black sheet all the way around it, and I hid a flat screen TV and a console underneath the bed, and skipped classes to go hide out in my room and play Halo 3. I don't endorse that, but that's what I did. That's my experience. That's my solo queue experience. My history is in solo queuing. When I first got married, I was playing a lot of Call of Duty and like Halo Reach, and I would moonlight basically. I'd spend my day at work, my evening doing homework for my grad school, and hanging out with my wife as much as I could before bedtime, and then I'd get up at like midnight or 1 a.m. and just sneak in a few matches playing Call of Duty or Halo Reach. And of course at that hour I'm not playing with my friends. I'm trying to be quiet, let my wife sleep. So that's my history. That's my gaming history is largely solo queuing. And a solo queue is very comfortable for me. It's a lot of fun for me. I really enjoy that environment, feeling like it's sort of me against the world. I know in a lot of these shooters you do have a team, but let's be honest, sometimes you can't, depending on the matchmaking and depending on people's attitudes. A lot of people who solo queue play like they're the only person on the team. They do solo pushes. They refuse to cap objective points. They just go for kills, or they camp in the back and they don't team fire. They just kind of try and raise their KD, stuff like that. Sometimes you encounter that. But I'm very comfortable in that environment. I like the pressure of kind of feeling like, hey, if I really got to step up here as I'm solo queuing if we want to win. The wins feel better when you're solo queuing, in my opinion. The losses don't feel as bad when you're solo queuing, because you're like, hey, I'm just playing solo for fun. I don't feel that pressure to perform. You know, a lot of times when I'm in a full fire team, I feel like we definitely should win this. We're a full fire team. We should definitely win this. And then I'm a competitive person. I really am. I wouldn't play competitive shooters if I wasn't. So I'm a competitive person, and if I'm in a fire team, a lot of times I can't control what other people in my fire team are using. So if they're using, you know, heavy meta loadouts and stuff, and I want to, I mean, this may sound vain, but sometimes I want to be on top of the leaderboard. If we're being honest, it's competitive gaming. Everyone wants to be on top. You know, they want to see their name on top on the scoreboard, the best KD and the best score and the most kills. People love to be up there, and I'm no different. I'm a human person, and I love to be the best. You know, it's competitive gaming, and it's not like it's a big deal. It's not like I'm, you know, angrily or vigorously chasing after that or anything. You just like the feeling of being on top, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's a-okay. So sometimes if I'm in a full fire team and everyone's using, you know, really sweaty loadouts and stuff, I feel like, well, I can't just derp around with my chaperone, because I don't want to be the guy that's way on the bottom of the scoreboard. And people are like, geez, TV, you need to step up your game. It's like, hey, I'm over here with a freaking chaperone on a defender in 6s. And Destiny Fun Police right now are like, hey, now. I'm just kidding. I'm just busting chops. But anyways, I love the experience of being solo queue because I don't feel that pressure. I just use whatever I want to use and just try and have fun doing it. You know, you've got that potential to perform really, really well in a solo queue environment, and that's a fun position to be in. I'm also kind of weird. I talk to myself a lot, so when I'm solo queue, I feel like I can just be really derpy and stupid and not care what anyone says or does, because there's no one in my fire team or in my party chat, so it's okay for me to be weird and talk to myself. So I don't know, what's your solo queue experience like? Do you solo queue a lot? You know, I did a full stream. I did like an hour of solo queuing on stream yesterday. In Iron Banner, I do like to be relevant to the conversation when people are talking about solo queue struggles. I need to show that, hey, I solo queue too. I understand that context, and I can commentate on it. So, are you a solo queuer? Do you solo queue a lot, or are you primarily a social gamer? You know, I do a lot of both. So, what's your experience right now in Destiny and solo queuing? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Are you somewhere in between? Feel free to offer your thoughts in the comment section below. Thanks for stopping by, guys. I do love you, and I'll catch you in the Crucible.